Hello everyone, welcome back to another brand new episode of Motogp 24 career. Now, some of you eagle-eyed viewers might have noticed immediately that Honda to the right of the screen has the old Aero. Now, after Portimao, I made a decision to go back to last season's Aero just because I think overall the bike felt a lot better in the Qatar test. It was a bit on edge really, even though we had good results in Portimao. It was just really up and down, and the Aero didn't seem to do much in terms of positive for me, so I've gone back to the older one. But for Texas, I don't think the Aero is going to be our issue. I think we're going to have a really big kind of weekend here in terms of just the overall track is so difficult, and it is technically in past years gone by a Honda track, but nonetheless it's still going to be a difficult one. Now, if you look at the standings already, we still have a 3-point lead over Jorge Martin. Brutally honest, I don't think we leave Texas with the championship lead. I imagine the Qatar results are still putting us a little bit higher than we probably should. Obviously Pecco down in P7 after losing 25 points for the win in Portimao, so he should be pretty much in P3 there and putting pressure on me as well. So it's a shame because he would be right there behind Jorge Martin, only another 4 or 5 points back off him. So it's a bit of a shame the game kind of glitched out and didn't get any points. But anyway, it's time to go to Texas. Wish me luck. Just quickly guys, if you do enjoy today's video, if you wouldn't mind, let me know with either a like or a comment, and maybe even consider subscribing for future videos. Thanks, back to the video. So the first free practice is done. We are 0.3 off in P5. To be honest, it's much better than I expected. The bike feels okay, inconsistent, it moves around a lot, and I feel like I'm a bit over the edge. Big thing for me is I'm behind 4 GP24 Ducatis, so I'm behind 4 of the best bikes. Top rookie, miles away from any of the other Japanese manufacturers. So again, it's positive for me. Let's see, can we take this into the rest of the weekend? So into the final corner come. We only have 5 minutes left. I haven't done a lap yet, to be honest. I was sitting in the pits, very unsure of just the overall speed, to be brutally honest. Yeah, I'm not too sure how I feel about this track at the moment on this Honda. It's a bit of a handful. And again, you can see why. So we've decided to go soft front, medium rear. Been a tough weekend so far. This Honda doesn't feel particularly amazing. Through first split, half a second off Francesco Bagnaia, which is a lot. Only 4 minutes left in this session. A lot of issues with these really aggressive curves here in Texas. I think in the sprint I learn a lot about how to ride this Honda better, to be honest. And while around other bikes, because I actually seem to struggle throughout the weekend, which really kind of affects the adaptive AI, I think, a bit. But I've been really quick. I've tried to be as quick as possible through all sessions so that it doesn't give a lull, and it does look like that. In qualifying we are slightly off, which is good to see. We had a balls of that straight on at turn 12. That's this lap gone, unfortunately. With the run up to turn 1 as well being so critical, it's important to get a good start and maybe be towards front for once in the start of this race. So the fact that we look to be struggling slightly in qualifying is a little bit worrying, to be honest, because this could really affect my race, because Texas, another track that's not that easy to overtake. Trying to get a bike through this snake here is very difficult, especially when there's going to be loads of people vying for the one piece of track.
The Motogp qualifying sessions end here with Pecco Bagnaia in pole position. All we can do for now is say goodbye and see you at the race.
So end of Q2, P8, second off, Pecco. Just didn't have amazing feeling in that session. A lot of issues with the bike again. I think for some reason when I tried to push this Honda comes a lot harder when I'm in the race. I can relax a bit more and the time comes easier, so maybe in qualifying maybe I need to just try and relax a bit. Did my first lap was blast, was over 2.5 seconds off, and then I had to risk everything on the last lap. Very few times did I nearly come to green, so that lap nearly went a few times, but it not terrible. Middle of the third row, we can get a good start. We can maybe battle the top 5 in the sprint. Still too many questions really for the tyres. I'm going to see what they recommend, see what the temps is like, and go from there. So we are recommended soft. We're going to just follow suit with that really. Softs don't feel particularly amazing on this bike. I like a stiffer compound. Maybe you might try something in the long race, but we're going to have to kind of go with it and hope for the best. Not too sure really where we are in terms of pace, so we'll see. We'll know more by the end of the sprint what we can expect for tomorrow's race, but I'm going to get into slightly nervous for turn 1 and just the opening sector, because that's really where our race could be decided.
The riders are lined up on the grid with Pecco Bagnaia in pole position and ready to start. Just a few more seconds until the lights go out and the race begins.
Here we go. Good start needed, as always, and it's... Okay, we really need to figure out the start to this Honda. It's terrible. Cold tires into turn 1 is never good. We're going to try and hold our own. Oh, we're getting it very, very close to a lot of people. To be fair, we've actually only ended up dropping 1 position. The snake we come for the very first time. Being edged out there by Jorge Martin. Avoid that paint. Or for a bit of a switchback, we end up again on the outside. Can we just lean it across him? Oh, he takes the correct line through the corner. Now we apparently touched the red there. I'm not too sure, to be honest, but that is our first warning. Oh, they're very slow on the opening lap through there. Big lunge on the brakes on Martin. Oh, they're slow into the hairpin. Oh, we got massive double shift there into turn. That's cost us massive drive. Into straight, just coming back at Jack. Soft tires still not up to temperature. The other GP24 or Frankie is up my inside. And hold it around the outside if we can. We get the run on Miller. Not enough to make the move, but he's very wide in 19. All the way up the edge of the paint. That's us back into P10. So, not amazing, not a terrible first lap, but also not a very good one. Probably a couple of hours ahead of us, actually. That's, I suppose, on a Honda isn't such a bad thing, but I'm kind of priding myself at the moment of being the top of the Japanese bikes at the moment, and I have one in front of me, and that's not great, so we're going to have to really risk a bit here. Seems slow through the corners. Can we hold around the outside? No, we can't. Get picked up massively by Jorge Martin. Snake section here is a bit dangerous. The way they take it, they're very slow. Not a warning for the same bloody contact of that paint, so we need to just try and stick in. They're very slow through the slow stuff, which is affecting me. 2 warnings in as many laps. Caddy lumps away from me down the straight there. Up the inside we go. Have to clean this overtake. Okay, he throws in. Can we go around the outside of Fabio? Go for the inside here. There's contact. There's always bloody contact. Can we keep it on the inside? Can we keep it on track? We can. Thankfully didn't get any warning for that. Or deep into 11. Alright, see can we get up to top 5 in this race. We ride around Marquez. Can we switch it to the outside of Binder because they're pretty weak in here. He goes wide as well. I think Miller did the exact same as that a while ago. And yeah, he does get a warning as well there. We are making progress. I still think we can win this one. Ultimate lap time. Pace in this sprint race is not that hot. Big thing for me is just trying to make overtakes cleanly. And my Honda not doing things like that to me. Let's let Marquez back through. Middle of the corners where they're just really slow. They leap out of it in fairness to them. Can we level Marquez? No, we cannot. We get him on the exit though. slipstream. Very stint with all these bumps. That is us up into P6 once again. So much out on the brakes. Blackshark is trying to fight back through. Gone a long way around. Gone very wide, actually made a bit of a balls of that one. We're deep into 16. Once again, a bit of a bike issue there. We've double shifted to third somehow. And the reliability proving not to be as good as it once was. Gonna go for the lunge on Vinales. We can, he gives him space, his teammates wide as well. Maybe into the last corner. Not close enough. But he seems to get off the corner much better than my on that. Even his teammate looks to me maybe going for the re-overtake, but we're gonna go for a bit of a lunge up into turn 1. No, we're not. Had issues into this corner a few times already this race. Let's see, can we just keep it steady, which we've done. Again, first to second, doesn't really like to go in. It keeps going first to third, bit of a weird one. Oh, late with a massive corner cut there. Got it all wrong. And is way off and has left us through. That is Alex Mark as well, really holding us up through the rest of the snake on the outside. Actually, again, they just have no corner speed at all. We're doing on the brakes. Oh, we're deep, I'd say. We are deep. We are very deep. So deep we lost the podium. That's probably Pecco paying out. But again, just so slow and straight line. I don't know what this is about. Don't have enough on Bastianini though. To do somewhere in the last sector. Oh, he's wide. He's wide. He's wide. Yeah, the inside line. Can we tip across him? No. Can hamper himself though. Is he still there? He is. We're going to go for maybe a cutback. Through 14 and into 15. I'm going to go for the wide swooping line. I keep doing this to everyone. Oh, he's learning. We're a bit wide, but should be the move done. Eccles wide into the penultimate corner. Not wide enough though to give us a sniff. Looks like it's going to be another sprint podium. It's going to be P2, providing any weird bugs with Pecco. Up the line, it's a brilliant return from what was a very strange race. So P2, thankfully Pecco is classified this time. Unfortunately, lap times again very slow. I'm not too sure why they're in the 207s. They should be in like the 203s, 204s. So very much slow again. It's unfortunate because I feel like the main race are probably going to be the same, and I'll probably, if I can get to the front, I'll walk away with it because I have a lot more pace than that. I should at least be able to get into the 204s, maybe race pace 205s, which is quicker than anyone. I guarantee if you scroll down, we'll see someone like a 203, 248 from Zarko, my teammate. So again, when they simulate the times are way quicker, so it's strange that they're not able to do faster lap times because, again, I'm not too sure if the adaptive AI is working correctly for me, but it should be because I'm doing all the right things.
On the main straight where everything's ready for the sprint podium, it really was a thrilling race, with teams and fans absolutely loving it.
So for the main race, we're going to go hard front. I need some sort of support in the front end department really. Bike is very skittish on the front tire, so hopefully slightly stiffer compound might just overall give me a better feeling. And recommended actually is this soft rear. We're going to go medium. Soft rear can make the bike very skittish as well in the braking bump, so maybe take away a slight bit of grip. I think hard front soft rear will be very sketchy for me, so that's what we're going to go with. See how we get on. I'm again slightly concerned about the AI maybe being too slow at this time, maybe again, which is slightly annoying, but let's see, maybe they'll bounce back in the race and be on point.
Yaya triggered the whole shock device, ready to start from pole position. Just a few more moments and the Grand Prix will begin.
Right, let's get the start. No, no, no. Once again, it's just going backwards. I just don't have anything off the line. There's the outside. No, not the way through turn 1. We are under fuel, but we should make it back pretty comfortably. Now though, we are going to just get stuck on the back of our factory teammate. Again, immediately look pretty slow, so this could be an unfortunate weekend for me in terms of results, just because they seem so slow. Got a warning for the instance with, I believe, was my factory teammate. Look how slow they are through here. We're back for the first time all year with the other Hondas. There's contact with everyone, and there is Mayor Marini under investigation. 3 of the Hondas. Even though I know I have a lot more speed than the riders around me, it doesn't make it easy to overtake people. One of the Honda's biggest weaknesses is overtaking. They're already out, so I'm not too sure. He must have crashed on the opening lap. I'm going to do what we did in the sprint so well, go around the outside of people. Oh, big slide there. There's a Fabio. Pulled it down nicely. But Yamaha's got the legs out of the corner of me though. So we're nearly back into the points now after this terrible start. Funny enough, I still think I can win this one quite comfortably because I can see most of the field. They don't look that fast again, which is very annoying because I spent so much time in practice trying to get them up to speed. So let me know in the comments, what do you want me to do? Will I go back to the standard 120% AI? They might be axe murdering idiots again though, so I'm not too sure. I don't think there's an easy fix here for this one. Up the inside of our teammate, back into P15 we go. We are deep once again. No, we're not. We pulled that down so well into turn 11 and even almost past Rins as well for a split second. You'll just see it out of here though. As soon as we get to 6th gear, they just pretty much roll off. Very, very weird. No, I can't really do much on the brakes because I have so much more speed, so they brake later. Alex Marquez crashed out of the podium positions, but has remounted. Oh, massive moment again. If you go wide there, there's a massive kicker. Need to be careful because I'm saying that I should win this one easily, but not if I fall off. Again, we're going to go long way around Miller. Got it back. Augusto's next. Can we send him into the penultimate corner? No, but he probably will go wide. Maybe not as bad as everyone else. We have to be careful on exit up because he's really held us up. Still slightly under on fuel, but I can regain that later. Being able to lunge into turn 1, but in fairness, they are very strong into the heavy brakes to turn 1. I'm not too sure who that is on the ground. It was Jorge Martin, second in the championship, having a rough weekend, and he is now not going to score in the main race. So that is going to mean I gain points over pretty much everyone in the field at the top. I still want to score big points, so build out my championship lead. Lovely move around the outside of the track house of Aprilia. Next up is Alex, already after tipping off. See if we can get him up the right out device if we can. Strong on the brakes though. Is he going to stop it? Not fully, goes a touch wide. Ducati's amazing off the corner though. Even with the slipstream in the Honda, we can barely keep ahead of him. Then once we hit 6th gear, they completely shut off. Ducati's romp out of the corner for me. Fast lap of the race to me. A mere 207, that's seconds off what we can do. 4-1 from Bezecchi. Can we get him around the outside? Yes, we can. Up the inside, then we go into the snake. Next up is Marquez. Looks very slow. You can see how much we have to pick up in the middle of the corner. We'll go for the. We'll put us in front for the next right-hander, turn 8, which it does. So So we're starting to fly through them now, so this could be an easy win if we start catching the guys in front. When we get up the inside of LH into this next right, not close enough, we're going to actually hold back, go for the wide line again. That's pumped out here, you can kind of get the bike to turn better because Prix is turning very well. Should just about get him before the entry to the next corner. He shoots right around the outside, but yeah, we're putting that down. Good luck on Maverick, but we'd think better of it. Not a fast lap. Again, nothing really to write home about in terms of speed. And we do Marcus into turn, or Maverick into turn 1. Oh, the Honda skips and it jumps and it moves. We run him wide. And we give 3 positions away. Just like that, maybe even 4 if Zeki gets ahead of us. Thankfully he doesn't. We're probably going to get a penalty for that for an unsafe rejoin. Or at least a warning, and we're only 1 away from a long lap. But there still could be drama in this race yet. Don't think I have it wrapped up easily as I thought it would. Around the outside we go. It was actually Zeki who gets the warning, not me, which was interesting because that was more on me. Sugar videos are very slow through this sector. Go for double overtake on the Aprilias, the Noale bikes. Down the inside of Maverick we go. Just like that, so it just shows how much we have in hand. Still trying to gain back the fuel. Been power 1 and still 0.8 under. I've been like that for a while, so might need to start doing something soon. Oh, we're deep in here. Rossi 2019 mistake in there. Thankfully didn't lose much time. Probably should have lost more time with it really, but alright, we need to start managing fuel. So how am I going to gain back this fuel? 0.9 under, that's a dangerous one. Could we actually run out of fuel here? How dangerous would that be? We are quite a bit under as well in terms of how much we have left, like, so I don't think the fueling is scaled right because we should be able to gain it back pretty easily. Gonna basically roll around now for a lot of this lap. Again, through the corners I'm so much quicker. I don't need to use the power of this bike, which is one of the weirdest experiences. Char shifting the whole time. We're lifting coasting, see can we get the fuel back on track. Fuel isn't come down enough, I don't like this. I'm catching the front two as well, but not going to be enough. So we're 0.02 under now, so we're nearly back level. Basically coasted a lot of the straight, but I'm saying power 1 for the rest of this race. It's pretty sad that I'm rolling around trying to save fuel and I'm still basically going the same speed as DI. Shows how badly their speed is in this one. But it's giving me something to chase because I'm basically rolling through these corners with so much corner speed. I'm not getting on the throttle at all. Like riding in the rain really, just tipping in everywhere. Thankfully we managed to recover it, we're almost okay now, but it's going to be something I'm going to have to keep an eye on. Trumped out into 206s. If we got one good push lap, I'd be pretty much on the 2 in front. We're now 1 away from the track limit. Warning, 1 more and it's a penalty. We're still somehow not on fuel. I'm still trying to roll it, which is putting me off because I'm just all over the track really. Finally back on level terms, but they're all coming back past me. I think the rest of the race is going to be like this. I'm going to have to manage the whole race. This is, firstly, strange how little fuel I can save back considering how I'm riding. And how slow are the AI? I'm basically coasting around in the wrong gear everywhere and they can't even catch me. So there's something seriously wrong at the moment with the adaptive AI. Mikey Marbelli's got himself a long lap penalty. We have 2.5 laps to go. Can't really afford to push on because fuel. Here comes Marquez. Here comes Frankie, who's a long lap on him. Low fuel again. As soon as we get into the straights, we're in trouble. After a big coast here in a second. Oh, we're so far under again. Last lap, or penultimate lap should I say, and we're still not level on fuel again. Just gone 0 there now, but it's still not enough. I'd want kind of onto the last lap of 0.03 or 4. I don't think I'm going to get. Oh, we're under investigation. Hernandez hit me though, so let's see. It's going to be a long lap though, isn't it? That will put the end to this race because I'll be out of points then for sure, even if I can battle my last lap to get back into the points. Oh, Fernandez gets the penalty. Wish myself lucky there. This has been all about having supreme corner speed. Won't be the straight that's going to come down to. As it stands, I reckon I can get this P12. Maybe into penultimate corners because I get rins and stuff back, because I know they take some weird lines and corner speed is not their strong point. Every time that beep goes off, I get a bit of a jump. Beeps every time the fuel changes. Inside we go. I'll coast into the last corner and gas it out as normal. Oh, we're touch wide. Here comes the line. We're going to get to finish. And we didn't run out of fuel. That was such a weird race. I've done nearly 200 episodes of career mode over the years, and that is by far the strangest race I've ever done. So, first off, I underfueled the bike thinking that the race would be better with a lighter bike over the snake and stuff, just would help. Obviously, didn't really make a difference in terms of speed because I was seconds faster than the AI. And I just noticed kind of a couple laps in that the fuel just wasn't coming down. And I was kind of thinking, well, it's strange. Yeah, bit of monitor that. Then went to power 1, and then it just wasn't dropping, and then, well, you saw the rest. I just had to basically coast to the finish and throw away what would have been a definite race one. We finished 18 seconds behind Pecco. If we didn't have the fueling issues, I think I would have won by about 18 seconds. So I suppose at least it's for the ground I didn't win again, because we're in a bit of a pickle for the career mode just with the AI, because I don't know, should I change the difficulty or keep on the adaptive, because the adaptive should work. I'm going to do a bit of research between this and the next episode, which will be at Harret, see if I can figure out how to get them more consistent. But at the moment it's just not good enough for the career mode, because it's just too easy some weeks and not too hard. Because like again, Portimao, if I really tried, I probably could have won both races there, but I'm just trying to keep it like fair and not dive bomb the eye and bump them all the way, and trying to keep it the realistic racing. So yeah, they're just a bit too slow, and I know they can be fast. We now lead Pecco by 12 points, and if you reinstate his 25, he'd actually have a nice gap over us of 13 points. So Jorge Martin drops down to 3rd, Maverick is down to 4th, and Bastianini is the big winner here. Ian Texas jumping up to P5, and he's again within a race win. So a lot of people already still in this title. It's a weird one. Still can't get over what we just spent the last like 15 minutes trying to nurse a Honda around Texas with no fuel. So we have become team leader, as you can see on screen. No doubt that we've absolutely blitzed Johan Zarco in the few rounds we've done so far. We've been in the points every single race, including a race win and a couple of podiums to boot. So the turning point of the first part of the season is Captain's Armband. Harret, if I beat Zarco, it is pretty much guaranteed I am the team leader, so they want some small proof to I am the right rider, which is fair. So I think if we can beat him again, which shouldn't be too hard in Harret, a track that would be vying for the win in both races, it should give us the overall victory. But we do have one message of Baron. It's actually from Martin. The race in Texas was tough. We finished behind the Herm, but we know we'll be able to close the gap and try at Harret. I'm not going to say that one because we basically ran out of fuel, so I'm going to say this one again. Try and keep everyone happy. Not too concerned about the Ducati boys. It's the factory Honda team is what I want to keep happy. Try and get myself a seat on the Repsol Honda. But anyway, that is definitely the weirdest career mode episode I've ever done. Yeah, I don't know what to say really. It's just been a really, really weird one, to be honest. Again, I need to figure out something with the difficulty, because I know this game can be amazing if we get the AI right. And in the Portimao races where I was just slightly off the boil and they were pretty competitive, it was brilliant fun. And I think it was good viewing as well. So hopefully for Harette we can figure it out. But for now, I'm going to leave it there. Hope you have enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, and I shall see you in a future video on Motogp 24. Thank you for watching. Slán go fóill.